Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jenks High School and the Jenks Aquatic Center for our Thursday evening finals of the 2021 Region 8 Spring Sectionals. Ladies and gentlemen, in memory and respect for those who serve and have served our country, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and stand as one nation to honor America with our national anthem. And good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into our first evening of finals of the 2021 Region 8 Spring Sectionals. Our events this evening include the 200-meter medley relay, 800-meter freestyle, 100-meter freestyle, a 200 breaststroke, the 200-meter backstroke, and we'll conclude our evening with the 200-meter freestyle relay. For our fans, hey, welcome back. We've missed you. But more importantly, no flash photography during the start of our event, so we appreciate your cooperation with that. Again, no flash photography at the start of our events. And good luck to all of our athletes as we begin our first evening of finals competition of the 2021 Region 8 Spring Sectional. Event number 1, this is the women's 200-meter medley relay, heat 1 of 4. All right, first of 4 heats for the ladies. And we're occupying the even-numbered lanes here for our women's 200-meter medley relay. Lane number 4, it's the Aqua Kids. Lane 6, Trident Aquatics Club. And it's just one length at the pool, and then they'll make the exchange at the far end. Now the halfway point of our time final here. The Aqua Kids are with the lead at the halfway of 106.96. And a first touch in for the relays, the Aqua Kids touching in with a 2:02.36. Heat number 2. And heat number 2, lane 2 at Astra Area Aquatics. Lane number 4, the Kansas City Blazers. And over in lane number 6, Seahawks Swim Club. Our first exchange over lane number 6, Seahawks Swim Club. Halfway through, and it is Seahawks with the lead in lane 6. And following the relays, we'll have a 10-minute break, and then we'll get into our top 2 seeded heats of the 800 freestyle. Again, for our athletes, individual awards will take place immediately following your A final. And we need the top 3 to the award staging area, which is located directly underneath the United States and the Oklahoma flags, behind lanes 3, 4, and 5. Again, that's the awards for the individual events this evening immediately following the A final. As heat number 2 coming to a close here. And Seahawks Swim Club over lane number 6 with that body length lead. And Seahawks grabbing heat number 2. They do so with a 2:02:20. Heat 3. All right, heat number 3. Again, we're going with lanes 2, 4, 6, and in this case, we're adding in lane number 8, American Energy, lane 2, lane 4, Parkway Swim Club. In lane 6, Flyers Aquatic Swim Team, and in lane 8, CSP Tide Riders. All right, halfway point, American Energy in the lead, lane number 2, but not by a whole lot. 0.12 of a second separation between American Energy and CSP Tide Riders on opposite sides of the pool here. And for these timed finals right now, the time to beat to 2:02:20. Seahawks Swim Club out of heat 2. Still hammering it out here between CSP in 8 and American Energy in lane number 2. And at the touch, it will be American Energy in lane number 2, 2:00:75. Heat 4. Final heat in the water for the ladies in lanes 2, 4, 6, and 8. Again, Arkansas Dolphins in lane 2. Lane number 4, Springfield Aquatics. In lane 6, Greater Omaha Aquatics. And in lane 8, Empire Kansas City Swim Club. And leader right now is the 20075 from American Energy Swim Club out of heat number 3. And the awards for the medley relay and the free relay later tonight will be taking place tomorrow prior to our final session. And our second exchange is going to take place right in the middle of the pool. Springfield Aquatics in lane number 4 in 101.90. All right, final swimmer in the water for your leader, Springfield Aquatics, in lane number 4. And moving through to wrap up our 4th and final heat for the ladies here, Springfield Aquatics, middle of the pool, lane number 4, 1:56.22 the time. Event number 2, men's 200-meter medley relay. This is heat 1 of 4. First of 4 heats in, Seahawks Swim Club at lane number 4, lane 6, Heartland Aquatics. And following this men's 200 medley relay, we'll have a 10-minute break ahead of the 800 freestyle. Our 2 fastest seeded heats, and that begins our individual events tonight. And for our athletes, individual awards will take place immediately following the championship or A final. And that will take place right underneath the American and the Oklahoma flags back behind lanes 3, 4, and 5. So as soon as your championship final is done, double check the board. 1, 2, or 3 next to your name. We'll need you to the awards staging area, please. And those are our individual awards. Right now, it is Heartland Aquatics in lane number 6 as we hit the halfway point, and they will have the lead, 59-77. First heat wrapping up here for the gentleman over in lane number 6, Heartland Aquatics. They touch in 152.11. Is heat number 2. All right, heat number 2, lane 2, Tsunami Swim Team in lane number 4, Splash Club and Aquatic Club of Elkhorn in lane number 6. And we're going even numbered lanes here for the Medley Relays. And following heat number 4, there'll be a 10-minute break. And then we'll be into our individual events, beginning with the 800 Freestyle. Coming up on that halfway point here. And it is a Splash Club Incorporated, lane number 4, middle of the pool with the lead, that 1:00.96. All right, and the comeback victory there for Tsunami Swim Team out of lane number 2 as they touch in with a 153.07. Heat number 3. Heat 3 in lane 2 at Springfield Aquatics. In lane number 4, Arkansas Dolphins in 6. American Energy, lane number 8. Kansas City Blazers. We're going to 2, 4, 6, and 8 here in heat number 3. Time to beat right now is a 152.11 rather. Heartland Aquatics out of heat number 1. Halfway point, leader in the far side of the pool, the Kansas City Blazers over in lane number 8. And right next to them in lane 6, American Energy. Side lane number 6, American Energy, trying to close this out here in heat number 3 with the win. And they are in lane at number 6 as they stretch it out to that body length lead. That's Myers. And he will touch in for American Energy, lane number 6 with a 148.00. So American Energy moving into the lead now with that 148.00. Heat 4. The fourth and final heat in the water for our men's medley relay. Lane 2, Parkway Swim Club. In lane number 4, Greater Omaha Aquatics. Lane 6, Empire, Kansas City. CSP Tide Riders in lane number 8. And 148.00 time to beat. American Energy Swim Club out of heat number 3 with that. Following this heat, we'll get you a time check and start a 10-minute break. Leader on the way back is a Greater Omaha Aquatics. Right in the middle of the pool there in lane number 4. Big challenge, though, from Empire and CSP Tide Riders. Right now it's CSP Tide Riders and Empire. Empire pulling ahead in lane at number 6. And our final heat wrapping up. Empire touching in with a 147.72. As they will take that time to final with their 147.72. All right, coaches and athletes, current time is a 5:59. We begin the 10-minute break at 5:59. That means we're back in the water at 9 minutes after the hour. So 6:09, event 3, women's 800 free. Competition pool is open. We'll clear the pool at 6:07 ahead of our 800 freestyle. Now you can find yourself dripping in gold with Speedo USA. Visit us at the Speedo booth today, located out in the main lobby, and you get your hands on the fastest suits and best gear around. Share every moment using the hashtag Team Speedo. Again, 800-meter freestyle at 9 minutes after the hour at 6:09. For our athletes currently in the water, we need you to go ahead and finish the length that you're on. Please exit the pool. We're closing the competition pool down ahead of the 800 free. If you're in the water right now, please go ahead and finish the length that you're on. Exit the pool. All right, again, for our athletes currently in the water, we need you to go ahead and find that wall, touch it, and exit the pool. Competition pool's closed ahead of the 800 freestyles. Again, start time is at 9 after the hour, 6:09. So again, athletes, if you're in the water right now, we ask that you please get to that wall and then exit the competition pool. Event number 3, this is the women's 800-meter freestyle. Lane number 1 from Jenks Trojan, Lainey Fenton. In lane 2 from Seahawks Swim Club, Misha Montgomery. Lane 3 at Astra Aerial Aquatics, Rebecca Pickert. Lane 4, your top seed from Arkansas Dolphins, Ainsley Jenkins. In lane 5 from Empire Kansas City Swim Club, Bethany Glenn. Lane 6 from the CSP Tide Riders, Brooke Punawart. Lane 7 from Seahawks Swim Club, Makoa Montgomery. And in lane 8 from the Arkansas Dolphins Swim Team, Olivia Chambers. Coming up in that first turn over here, lane at number 6 is Brooke Punawart, CSP Tide Riders with the lead. Either side of her running second and third in lane 5, Bethany Glenn, and then McCall Montgomery. Leader in the clubhouse right now in this women's 800-meter freestyle. Your top 3, Evie Cole holding that third spot for the Recplex Sharks, 9:35.40. Second spot belonging to Parkway Swim Club's Samantha Lee. Samantha with a 9:32.65. And in this time final, your overall leader right now, the time to beat with a 9:31.51. Tsunami Swim Team's Avery True. Those are your top 3 ladies. Now we've hit that quarter pole now for the ladies, kind of move things around just a little bit, moving to that top spot now from Empire, Kansas City is Bethany Glenn. Brooke dropping to second. While Makoa holding that third spot right now. Makoa over in lane number 6. Then we got this trio over in lanes 1, 2, and 3. Fenton, Montgomery, and Pickert just kind of hanging there just outside the top 3 in this heat. With your top 2 ladies beginning to separate a little bit from the rest of the field. It's about a body length lead right now for Bethany Glenn and Brooke Punawart. A quick look at each other every time they breathe as they're breathing in to the right on the way back. Your top overall seed, Ainsley Jenkins from Arkansas Dolphins, beginning to make her move as we've hit the halfway point. She is closing in on your 2 leaders, Glenn and Punawart. And Bethany Glenn and Brooke Punawart just kind of hanging there 1-2 right now, but that move being made now by the 17-year-old from Arkansas Dolphins, Ainsley Jenkins. The youngest member of our field. And Astor Area Aquatics, Rebecca Pickard in lane number 3, the 14-year-old in this group with 16, 17, and 18-year-olds, and she's holding her own in lane number 3. Ainsley kind of taking the measure of the field, and she's decided that she can grab the lead, and she is. In the first place now, Ainsley Jenkins from Arkansas Dolphins, right in the middle of the pool there, lane number 4. She's your top seed in this fastest seeded heat for the women's 800 freestyle. Again, top 3 in the clubhouse right now watching the goings-on here. It's Kolb, Lee, and True, with Avery True owning the fastest time out of our morning prelim of 9:31.51. Now we're coming up on a 3/4 mark here now for the women in this 800-meter freestyle, and it's now a body length lead for the top seed, Ainsley Jenkins in lane number 4. So she's moving into that top spot. Hunterwart holding 4th in second. And then Glenn rounding out your top 3. And we're going to be getting ready for those bells. We're going to find them under their chairs, get them warmed up. And our top 3 ladies will head over to the awards podium right after this championship final. And timed final. This is the fastest seeded heat, but the times to beat right now, beginning with a 9:35.40 for Evie Kolb, a 9:32.65 for Samantha Lee, and a 9:31.51 for Avery True. Those are your top 3 ladies right now watching what's happening here. And watching a back half dominating performance by Ainsley Jenkins from the Arkansas Dolphins. And there goes the bell. Last 100 meters to touch and to turn. So it is a Jenkins, and moving on up into that second spot. Good swim here for Misha Montgomery from the Seahawks. And then over in that third spot, in Punawart. All right, the touch and the turn, and your leader, Ainsley Jenkins, on her way back. A little bit of a challenge coming over in lane number 6 from Brooke Punawart. But Ainsley Jenkins with an outstanding second half of this 800 free is going to come in to the wall with the touch and the win in this heat, a 9:24.55 for Ainsley to take this first and top seeded heat. Brooke Punawart taking that second spot here in this heat with a 9:27.16. And then rounding out your top 3 for the ladies, a 9:27.22 for Misha Montgomery. All right, ladies, you see a 1, 2, or 3 next to your name. We'll need you over the awards staging area directly underneath the American and the Oklahoma flags. And a coach representative from the Arkansas Dolphins, please, for the awards presentation. And this is how we're going to do this all weekend long. 1, 2, or 3 next to your name. We need you out and over to the awards staging area with a presentation of your awards. already over there. We're also going to recognize our top 3 ladies in the women's 800-meter freestyle. Presenting our awards as CSP Tide Rider, or Arkansas Dolphins. 3rd place for the ladies, the bronze medal going to Seahawks Swim Club's Misha Montgomery. Our silver medalists, CSP Tide Riders, Brooke Punawart. And your 2021 gold medalist in the women's 800-meter freestyle, her finals time a 9:24.55 from the Arkansas Dolphins swim team, Ainsley Jenkins. All right, congratulations, ladies. Event number 4, this is the men's 800-meter freestyle. Lane number 1, the CSP Tide Riders of Franklin Lou. In lane 2, from King Marlin Swim Club, Will Frazier. In lane 3, from Tsunami Swim Team, Derek Long. In lane 4, your top seed from Tsunami Swim Team, Alec Enyart. In lane 5, from Empire Kansas City Swim Club, Leo Cruz. In lane 6 for the CSP Tide Riders, Nicholas Theodos. Lane 7 from Columbia Swim Club, Jackson Veltrop. And in lane 8 from American Energy Swim Club, Gabriel Coleman. Top overall seed in lane number 4, it's Alec Enyart, the 17-year-old from Tsunami Swim Team. And this group populated by 17-year-olds. Got a 15-year-old in there, Derek Long, in lane number 3. And a couple of 16-year-olds with Cruz and Theodos. The rest of the group, all 17, is Lou, Frazier, the top seed Enyart, along with Veltrop and Coleman. Enyart out of that first 100 with the lead, so he's establishing that early pace, and then the 2 and 3 seeds right with him there. Long in lane number 3, Kurutz in lane number 5. In the clubhouse right now, watching what's going on, your top 3 out of our morning prelims. 8:57.04 for Empire Swim Club's Zachary Gilmore. He currently is sitting 3rd. CSP Tide Riders, Kevin Kaneen, sitting 2nd with an 8:48.90. And your leader in the clubhouse right now with an 8:47.93, CSP Tide Riders, Cameron McCrary. So those are your top 3 gentlemen from this morning's prelim action. Now we're going to be coming up on the bell lap here, and the overall top seed pretty firmly in control of this one. Now, again, you're the 17-year-old from Tsunami Swim Team. He is in lane number 4, and he will get your bell. And there it goes, the touch turn, 100 meters to go for Alec. That next bell is going to come out here over in lane number 6 for Nicholas Theodos. And then that'll be quickly followed over in here in lane 3 for Derek Long. Those are your top 3 gentlemen. Times to beat right now as they're wrapping up this 800-meter freestyle. 8:57.04 for Gilmore, 8:48.90 for Quinine. And the top time out of our morning prelims at 8:47.93 for Cameron McCrary. And Alec is going to touch in and take this 800-meter freestyle with an 8:22.60. The second spot over in lane number 6 for Nicholas Theodos. Nick touching in 8:40.81. And in that third spot with an 8:42.79 going to Derek Long. All right, gentlemen, if you see a 1, 2, or 3 next to your name, I need you to head to the awards and staging area, which if you're in lanes 3, 4, or 5, it's going to be right behind you over there underneath the American and the Oklahoma State flag. Again, 1, 2, or 3, we need you over to the awards and staging area, please. And we'll also need a coach representative, please, from Tsunami Swim Team. All right, folks, we're going to recognize our top 3 gentlemen in the 800-meter freestyle. At third spot, from Tsunami Swim Team, Derek Long. Silver medal. Your 2021 gold medalist in the 800-meter freestyle. This finals time, the junior national cut time of 8:22.60 from Tsunami Swim Team of Kansas City, Alex Enyart. Congratulations, gentlemen. Event 5, women's 100-meter freestyle. This is your C final. C final. That's a Madeline Schodel in 1 in lane number 2. Campbell Morowski. Ainsley Dillon is in 3. Lane number 4, Kylie Sullivan. Bailey Gott in 5. Lane number 6, Alyssa Blosser. Sophie Wallace in 7. And Jancy Pangburn in lane number 8. Ladies closing out the C final, and first into the wall with a 59.67. Springfield Aquatics at Bailey Gott. Meter Freestyle, this is your consolation final. Lane number 1, Sophie Henriksen. In lane 2, Carson Kosman. In lane 3, Emily Trauby. In lane 4, it's Maggie Moore. Lane 5, Jocelyn Hoods. Lane 6, Misha Montgomery. Lane 7, Ainsley Jenkins. And in lane 8, Meg Heverow. Well, your top seed in this consolation final, Maggie Moore, a 17-year-old from Springfield Aquatics, this morning, a 59.72. We've already had our first under that 100 mark with Bailey Gott's 59.67 out of our C final. And the consolation final coming to a close right in the middle of the pool with the touch and the win, a 59.47 for Springfield Aquatics and Maggie Moore. Our first championship final of the evening, women's 100-meter freestyle in lane number 1 from the CSP Tide Riders, Anna Moen. In lane 2 from Nebraska Aquatics, Natalia Woods. In lane 3 from the Seahawks Swim Club, Chloe Brady. In lane 4, your top seed from Empire Kansas City Swim Club, Avery Carl. In lane 5 from Springfield Aquatics, Cassandra Moses. In lane 6 from American Energy Swim Club, Piper McNeil. In lane 7 from Flyers Aquatic Swim Team, Eleni Kotsamanis. And in lane 8 from Wichita Aquashocks, Zoe Winter. All right, this championship final, all the ladies under that 100 mark, 58.31, the top spot for Avery Carl. One of the three 15-year-olds in this field. It's Avery Carl along with Piper McNeil and Natalia Woods. And a good little battle going on here. Your top two seeds, Carl in 4, Moses in lane number 5. Trying to join the group in lane 6 is Piper McNeil. But it is a Carl and Moses 4 and 5. Under the flags they go. It's just a little bit of a lead there for Avery Carl. And into the wall it will be. Avery Carl, a 57-31. So Avery Carl grabbing a junior national cut time with a 57-31. McNeil grabbing that second spot and then rounding out your top 3 right now. It is a Moses. Ladies, take a look at that board. 1, 2, 3 next to your name. We'll need you to the awards staging area, please, along with the coach representative from Empire, Kansas City Swim Club. All right, we're going to recognize our top 3 ladies in this 100-meter freestyle, presenting our awards, Empire, Kansas City Swim Club. And your top 3 ladies, your bronze medalists for Springfield Aquatics, Cassandra Moses. Your silver medalist, American Energy Swim Club's Piper McNeil. Your 2021 gold medalist for finals time, junior national cut time of 57-31. Empire, Kansas City Swim Club's Avery Carl. Event 6, men's 100-meter freestyle. This is your bonus final. Our bonus final, it's Colin McNew in lane 1, lane number 2. It's Keaton Rice. Ian Everett is in 3, lane number 4. Michael Jasinski in 5. Austin Smith. Lane number 6, John Teachin. Leo Cruz in lane 7. And Gregory Wiebe in lane number 8. All right, through the middle of the pool, almost a straight line across. A little bit of an edge right now, middle of the pool there for Jasinski. And that's beaten up by Everett, and with the touch in, it will be Everett with a 53-10. Ian Everett, a Tsunami swim team. Consolation final in the men's 100-meter freestyle. Lane number 1, it's Ethan Roach. In lane 2, Jazz Whitney. Cohen Rankin in lane number 3. In lane 4, Max Myers. In lane 5, Youssef Lagat. Lane 6, it's Hunter Ray. Lane 7, Max Werman. And in lane 8, it's Jack Forrest. Top seed in this consolation final, American Energy's Max Myers, a 52.93. Only one in this field under that 53 mark this morning in prelims. And at that far turn down at the other wall, Max Myers with the lead, throwing down a 24.93 on that 50 split. Oh, Myers trying to hang on. He's got just a little bit of a lead over Bagat in lane number 5. It's Myers in 4, Bagat in 5, and they are right up on that lane line here, wrapping up this consolation final. And for the win, a 52.21 for Max Myers as he grabs your consolation final. "100-meter freestyle, this is your championship final in lane number 1 from American Energy Swim Club, George Glover. In lane 2 from Fort Leavenworth Lancers, Benjamin Vortman. In lane 3 from the Sooner Swim Club, Aiden Hayes. In lane 4 this morning, a junior national cut time of 51.12 for Lincoln Select Swimming's in your top seed, Tommy Palmer. In lane 5 from Inspire Swim Team, Luke Barr. In lane 6 from Flyers Aquatic Swim Team, Eli Butters. Lane 7 from the CSP Tide Riders, Jonathan Neighbor. And in lane 8 from Empire Kansas City Swim Club, Caden Francois. This championship final, your top seed Tommy Palmer this morning, 51.12. That's a junior national cut. That line is a 51.99. Wave 1 Olympic trial qualifying is a 50.49. And that wave 2 times a 49.74 for the gentleman. And Palmer got a little bit of work to do as he finds himself in second place on the way back behind Vortman. 900ths of a second separation between Palmer and Vortman. And Palmer in lane 4. And Luke Barr in lane number 5 right there with him. And it's Palmer beginning to pull ahead as they go through the flags toward the wall. It's a half body, 3/4 of a body, and it's a win. A 50-60 for your top seed. Lincoln selects it, Tommy Palmer. Well, your top 3 seeds in this men's 100-meter freestyle championship final hold forth with Palmer, Barr, and Hayes. Gentlemen, 1, 2, or 3 next to your name. We'll need you over the award staging area, along with the coach representative from Lincoln Select, please. We'll go ahead and recognize our top 3 gentlemen in the 100-meter freestyle, presenting awards Lincoln Select Swimming. Grabbing the bronze medal from Sooner Swim Club, Aiden Hayes. Your silver medalist from Inspire Swim Team, Luke Barr. And your 2021 gold medalist with a final time of 15:60, lowering his junior national cut time from Lincoln Select Swimming, Tommy Palmer. Top 3 gentlemen, the 100-meter freestyle, including your 2021 gold medalist, Tommy Palmer. Congratulations, gentlemen. Event number 7, women's 200-meter breaststroke. This is your bonus final. Ladies, in our bonus final, lane number 1, it's Ella McGovern. In lane 2, Emma Whisker. In lane number 3, Brooke Shattuck. Lane 4, Brianna Borum. In lane number 5, it's Lainey Fenton. Lane 6, Presley Baber. Anna Mae Revine in lane 7. And in lane number 8, it's Peyton Krug. Halfway point here for the ladies in this bonus final, and a far side of the pool, Peyton Krug and Astor Area Aquatics with the lead, and then you come to the near side of the pool right underneath the grandstand area, and that's Ella McGovern from Swim Tulsa. Again, Peyton Krug had the lead at the 100, and it will be Peyton Krug from Adasser Aquatics wrapping up this bonus final. Peyton touching it with a 2:48.33. Women's 200-meter breaststroke. This is your consolation final in lane number 1. Elena Hanagi. In lane 2, Easton Gant. In lane 3, Ellen Model. Lane 4, Aiden Housey. In lane number 5, Brooke Punawart. In lane 6, Olivia Steichleather. Lane 7, Avery Walls. And in lane 8, Olivia Dedinger. Busy opening 25 meters there on the near side of the pool for Hanagi, Glant, and Model. Your top seed into this consolation final, Splash Club Incorporated, it's Aiden Housey in lane number 4. And then we round out the field going toward the scoreboards with Punawart, Steichleather, Walls, and Dedinger. We'll see what kind of pace there that first 50, and it's Housey with that first 50 in at a 35.76, followed by Model and then Glant. No, the halfway point, a 1:17.19 for Aiden Housey, your top seed in this consolation final from Splash Club. Joined in that top 3, Brower in lane number 3. And then scoot over one more lane or Model rather, in lane number 3, and then Glant in lane number 2. So those are your top 3 ladies, Housey, Model, and Glant as they head toward that far turn. Well, it's about a body and a half length lead right now for your top seed in this consolation final. Splash Club Incorporated, it's Aiden Housey. The Aiden in lane number 4. We continue with that 4-3-2 for Housey, Model, and Glant. The ladies wrapping up this consolation final. And it will be Splash Club Incorporated's Aiden Housey taking this one with a 2:44.81. Championship final, women's 200-meter breaststroke in lane number 1. From the CSP Tide Riders, Alyssa Dennis. In lane 2, from the Wichita Aqua Shocks, Claire Conover. In lane 3, from Springfield Aquatics, Aubrey Brower. In lane 4, she is your top seed in this morning. Nailed down an Olympic trial time with a 2:33.23 from Saluki Swim Club, Madeline Huggins. In lane 5, from Springfield Aquatics, Olivia Mendenhall. Lane 6, Seahawks Swim Club, Carolyn Foles. In lane 7, from Empire Kansas City Swim Club, Ann Dede. And in lane 8, from Greater Omaha Aquatics, JoJo Randby. Well, it was a good morning for your top 2 seeds in this women's 200-meter breaststroke, led by the effort of Madeline Huggins, the 18-year-old from Saluki Swim Club this morning with a 2:33.23, and that nailed down an Olympic trial wave 1 qualifying time. Junior national qualifying time this morning in a separate heat for Springfield Aquatics, Olivia Mendenhall. This morning she turned a 2:36.17. Junior national cut lines a 2:38.29. That wave 1, or wave 2 for the Olympic trials, which is the second weekend of action, is a 2:30.49. We'll see where Huggins is tonight compared to our morning swim. When she turned that Olympic trial time, she has a 1:11 this morning at the split. A little bit beyond that with a 1:12.60. And pulling even out of that, pulled out Springfield Aquatics, Aubrey Brower in lane at number 3. And right now, your top 3 seeds holding the top 3 spots with Huggins in 4, Brower in 3, Mendenhall in lane number 5. Well, the move being made in lane number 3 by Springfield Aquatics, Aubrey Brower. As she has pulled ahead. She had pulled even with Huggins on the outbound 50 and enjoying about a half a body length lead right now. So it is a Brower in 3, Mendenhall in 5, Huggins in lane number 4. And as they come in to wrap up this 200 breaststroke championship final, it will be Aubrey Brower, 2:32.35. And that is an Olympic trial wave 1 qualifying time for Brower. All right, top 3 ladies, we need you over to the awards and staging area, please. And we'll also need a coach representative from Springfield Aquatics. All right, folks, we go ahead and recognize our top three ladies in the 200-meter breaststroke, presenting our awards to Springfield Aquatics. Your bronze medalist, Saluki Swim Club and Madeline Huggins. Your silver medalist from Springfield Aquatics, Olivia Mendenhall. Your 2021 gold medalist in the 200-meter breaststroke. Her finals time is 2:32.35. That is an Olympic trial wave 1 qualifying time. From Springfield Aquatics, Aubrey Brower. There are your top three ladies. And out of that group right there that's standing in front of you, 2 Olympic trial wave 1 qualifiers and a junior national qualifier. So good top three there for the ladies. Congratulations. Event number 8, this is the men's 200-meter breaststroke. This is your bonus final. Gentlemen, in our bonus final is Christian Randall in lane 1. Lane number 2, Owen Flynn. Alec Liu in lane 3. Lane number 4, Nick Clervy. Cohen Rankin is in 5. Lane number 6, Scott Dahl. Maddox Thompson in 7. And in lane number 8, it's Joseph Tilton. A good strong first 100 there. Lane number 5 for Sioux Center Seahawks, Cohen Rankin. And Cohen touching in there, making that turn to the 112.14. Well, Rankin still at the lead at that 150. Now he's got to hang out for this last 50. Again, Cohen Rankin in lane number 5 from Sioux Center Seahawks. About a body length lead right now, that yellow cap coming up and down. Lane number 3, the Kansas City Blazers, Alex Liu. It's Alec in lane number 3 trying to gather it in, but he's going to run out of pool. As Cohen continues that strong swim. This morning was a 2:34.34. And tonight, Cohen turning to 2:31.68. Consolation final in lane number 1, Luke Dankert. In lane 2, Evan Deedy. In lane 3, Kyle Peterson. Lane 4, Grant Stuckey. In lane 5, Carter Morosky. Lane 6, Nicholas Theodos. Lane 7, Andrew Watts. And in lane 8, Andrew Augustine. Top seed in our bonus final under that 2:30 mark at 2:29.53 for American Energy's Grant Stuckey. And that early 50 pace right now with a 32.58 for Peterson, Kyle Peterson from Splash Club. As Kyle in lane number 3 setting that early pace. See if the rest of the group will catch up with him. And Peterson, 100 meters in, is still with the lead. So a busy breaststroke for him going on right now over in lane number 4. That's your top seed, Grant Stuckey, just kind of keeping him within striking distance. And then Carter Morosky in lane number 5 from the CSP Tide Riders. These are your top 3 right through the middle of the pool. Angling to be a part of that group in lane number 2, Evan Deedy from Empire Kansas City Swim Club. Oh, Peterson by the thinnest of margins over Stuckey right now, 0.02 of a second as they make this return trip, and it's the last about 30 meters in this 200-meter breaststroke consolation final. And Peterson's had the lead the entire race, but it is your top seed, Grant Stuckey from American Energy Swim Club, pulling into the lead here. And your consolation final for the gentleman is going to go to American Energy Swim Club's Grant Stuckey. Grant touching in with a 2:28.17. Championship final, men's 200-meter breaststroke in lane number 1 from King Marlin Swim Club, Ryan Healy. In lane 2 from American Energy Swim Club, Sam Hart. In lane 3 from Greater Omaha Aquatics, John Watson. In lane 4, he is your top seed this morning, a junior national cut time of 2:21.46. CSP Tide Riders, Eric G. In lane 5 from Greater Omaha Aquatics, Calvin Hahn. Lane 6 from Empire Kansas City Swim Club, Connor Bichelle. In lane 7, swimming unattached, it's Jackson Hogue. And in lane 8 from Parkway Swim Club, William Bonnet. A couple of junior national cut times tossed down this morning in our prelim action. It's been a long time since we've swum a long course meter event, and 2 junior nationals into the middle of the field here. Eric G., your top seed this morning with 221.46. Joining him, Calvin Hahn from Greater Omaha Aquatics. Calvin with a 222.67, and that junior national cut line is a 223.29. Wave 1 of Olympic trials, a 217.89. And then wave number 2, which will be week 2, 215.28. Eric G. right in the middle of the field there, lane number 4, trying to hang on. A challenge coming from either side of Eric with John Watson in 3, Calvin Hahn in lane number 5. Far wall touch, and it's Eric G. with the lead. 3,600 to a second separation between G and Hahn. And G lane number 4, Hahn in lane number 5. Both already with junior national cut times. And rolling through here for the win, it's going to be CSP Tide Riders, Erica G. Eric touching in with a 2:21.10. Well, he dropped some time off that Olympic trial, or that junior national cut time. Hahn finishing second, and then Watson rounding out your top 3. All right, gentlemen. Top 3, 1, 2, 3. After your name up there on that scoreboard, make your way over to the award staging area. We'll need a coach representative, please, from CSP Tide Riders. We got our 3 gentlemen over there. We got our coach representative. All right, let's recognize our top 3 gentlemen in the 200-meter breaststroke. Again, the awards being presented by CSP Tide Riders. Your bronze medal, the Greater Omaha Aquatics, John Watson. Your silver medal for Greater Omaha Aquatics, Calvin Hahn. And your 2021 gold medalist with the finals time of 2:21.10, dropping his junior national qualifying time for the CSP Tide Riders, Eric G. There are your top 3 gentlemen in the 200-meter breaststroke. Congratulations, gentlemen. And as the gentlemen get ready to step down, the finals time for that 200-meter breaststroke, all 8 of them qualifying for junior nationals. They came all under that 238.29 cut line. Gentlemen are down. Again, 2:23.29 was that cut line. So your top two with the 2:20 cut for the Junior Nationals. Event 9, women's 200 meter backstroke. This is your bonus final. Ladies, in this a bonus final. Paige Howell in 1, and lane number 2 is Sarah Donahue. Bailey Gott in 3, lane number 4. Riley Trojan in lane 5. Ruby Nussbaum. Delaney Bolden is in 6, lane number 7. Sydney Schulk. And Sydney Polson in lane number 8. Coming up on 100 here for the ladies, the touch and the turn, and your leader over in lane number 6, Empire Kansas City Swim Club's Delaney Bolden. Delaney, the touch the turn, a 109.06. Back underneath that 25-meter rope for the ladies, and Delaney Bolden, lane number 6, continues with the lead. It's about a body length lead right now for Delaney. She goes underneath those backstroke flags and toward the wall. And at the wall, it will be Empire Kansas City Swim Club's at Delaney Bolden. Delaney touching in with a 2:23.31. With a 200-meter backstroke, this is your consolation final. In lane number 1 is Sophia Padono. In lane 2, Sophie Henriksen. Lane 3, Elena Kotsamanis. In lane number 4, Brooklyn Anderson. In lane 5, Brady Ward. Lane 6, Allison Maloney. Lane 7, Avery Carl. And in lane 8, Olivia Chambers. Our consolation final in Paduano, Henriksen, Kotsomanis. The top seed, Brooklyn Anderson, then Ward, Maloney, Carl Chambers going 1 through 8 from grandstand out to the scoreboard into the pool. And your top seed, Brooklyn Anderson. We'll see how she does here this evening. This morning, though, the only one under the 224 with a 223.93, so barely under it, but under it. The youngest member of this consolation final, Sophia Paduano in lane number 1, the 14-year-old from the Blazers. Middle of the field, we're going to find our top two, Anderson and Ward, and the touch is going to determine who's got it. It's going to be Anderson and then Ward. So a quarter of a second separation there between 1 and 2. Anderson with the lead, followed by Brady Ward in lane number 5 as the ladies go underneath that 25-meter rope. And approaching our backstroke flags, looks like Brady Ward at Astor Area Aquatics, lane number 5. Working to hang on for the win here, and she does. Brady Ward touching in 2:22.47. Picking up the win in this consolation final. Championship final, women's 200-meter backstroke in lane number 1. From Rockwood Swim Club, Alexis Cook. In lane 2, from Greater Omaha Aquatics, Hannah Hailu. In lane 3, from Cool Swim Team, Addison Barnes. In lane 4, junior national qualifier this morning in prelims, your top seed from Springfield Aquatics, Kate McCarville. In lane 5, from American Energy Swim Club, Piper McNeil. Lane 6, from King Marlin Swim Club, Kate Jansen. In lane 7, from the CSP Tide Riders, Madeline Pallett. And in lane 8, from the Kansas City Blazers, Annika Finzen. Well, I got both ends of the spectrum here in this championship final, beginning with the 13-year-old Alexis Cook in lane number 1 from Rockwood. And then we've got 3 18-year-olds in here with Barnes, Jansen, and Pallett right in the middle. Your top seed, Kate McCarville, the 17-year-old from Springfield Aquatics this morning, a junior national time of 2:18.61, and that got her in. Olympic trial wave 1 is a 2:14.69. Again, Olympic trials going 2 waves. Your top seed, Kate McCarville, Springfield Aquatics. About that body and a half lead. And she is motoring right through this. And McCarville will touch in with a 2:16.13. Almost a 2 3/10 of a second drop for Kate. Better in that junior national time. 2:16.13 for Kate McCarville. She takes this championship final. Ladies, take a look at that board. 1, 2, or 3 next to your name. We'll need you to the awards and staging area. We'll also need a coach representative from Springfield Aquatics, please. We've got our top 3 ladies over there. We'll recognize our top 3 in the women's 200-meter backstroke. You're presenting our award, Springfield Aquatics. Your bronze medal for American Energy Swim Club's Piper McNeil. Your silver medal for King Marlin Swim Club's Kate Jansen. And your 2021 gold medalist in the 200-meter backstroke junior national qualifying time 2:16.13. The Springfield Aquatics at Kate McCarville. And there are your top 3 ladies in the 200-meter backstroke junior national qualifier time for Kate McCarville, along with that gold medal. Congratulations, ladies. Event number 10, this is the men's 200-meter backstroke. This is your bonus final. Gentlemen, in this bonus final 200-meter backstroke, it's Cale Dice in 1. Lane number 2, Nicholas Frank. Jack Alshire is in 3. Lane number 4, it's Graham Zucker. Ryan Healy in 5. Lane number 6, Griffin Craig. Blake Francois is in 7. Lane number 8, Ned Mamedi. And following this event, there will be a 10-minute relay break ahead of the 200 free relay. Again, 10-minute relay break after this event ahead of the 200-meter freestyle relay. At the halfway point, Graham Zucker had the lead on the pullout. That lead has moved over a lane to Empire's Jack Alshire, lane number 3. And our bonus final coming to a close here. That last kick into the wall, a 2:12:08 for Empire Kansas City Swim Club's Jack Alshire. Consolation final in lane number 1, Eli Rowland. In lane 2, Hayden Christensen. In lane 3, it's Keaton Kristoff. Lane 4, Gabriel Austin. In lane 5, Nate Thomas. Lane 6 is Jonathan Neighbor. Lane 7, Ian Everett. And in lane 8, Max Werman. And underway here with our consolation. Finally, your top seed, Springfield Aquatics, Gabriel Austin in lane number 4. 2:10.87 for Gabriel, missing out on that championship final by just 0.08 of a second. And he is going to be your top seed in this consolation final. Either side of him are your 2 and 3 seeds, Nate Thomas and Keaton Kristoff. And it is Austin setting the pace right now at that first 50, followed by Christians and then Neighbor. Well, Gabriel Austin, Springfield Aquatics, middle of the field. Lane number 4, and about a body length lead as they go underneath that 25-meter rope. Pretty solid swim being put together there by Springfield Aquatics at Gabriel Austin. He's trying to hold off the challenge coming over there in lane number 6 from Jonathan Neighbor. But it looks like he will indeed hang on for the win in this consolation final. Springfield Aquatics, Gabriel Austin. Gabriel touching with a 2:08.94. Championship final, men's 200-meter backstroke in lane number 1 from Tsunami Swim Team, Ethan Roach. In lane 2 from Flyers Aquatic Swim Team, Cooper Scharf. In lane 3 from Inspire Swim Team, Nate Germonprey. In lane 4, your top seed from the Kansas City Blazers, Kevin Glenn. In lane 5 from Inspire Swim Team, Matteo Michelli. In lane 6 from the CSP Tide Riders, Julio Suarez. In lane 7 from Empire Kansas City Swim Club, Caden Francois. And in lane 8 from Empire Kansas City Swim Club, Caleb Ellis. And again, we have Nate German-Prey going for that 100-meter split in the 200-meter backstroke. And that time that he is looking for is a 56.59, which is going to be the wave 1 cut. The wave 2 cut times a 55.51. For the rest of the group, Junior National 206.99. Wave 1 cut for the 200 backstroke is a 202.99. Again, German-Prey going to go all out here on this first 100 meters in lane number 3 for that 100 split. And that wave 1 cut is a 56.59. And he hits a 56.15. All right, gentlemen, coming through here, wrapping up this 200-meter backstroke championship final. And we'll look over lane number 5 for Inspire Swim Team's Matteo Michelli. And Matteo touching him with a 2:01.49. So that was a busy backstroke there for the gentleman, because at that 100 split, Nate German-Prey got the wave 1 cut. And at the 200, Matteo Michelli got the wave 1 cut time. Nice job there, gentlemen. So your winner, Matteo Michelli, going double dip there with the Junior National cut time and also the Wave 1 Olympic trial cut time, that 2:01.49. And gentlemen, you see a 1, 2, or a 3 after your name up there. And now it's going to be on the left-hand side. In order of finish, we'll need you over to the awards and staging area along with the coach representative from Inspire Swim Team. All right, for our coaches and athletes, your current time is 7:47, 10-minute break. All right, we got a top three over there, and we also have our coach representative. So let's recognize our top three gentlemen in the 200-meter backstroke. Your bronze medalist, Flyers Aquatic Swim Team, Cooper Sharp. Your silver medalist from the Kansas City Blazers, Kevin Glenn. And your 2021 gold medalist from Inspire Swim Team, his finals time of 2:01:49. That's a junior national cut time and Olympic trial wave 1 cut time for Matteo Michelli. All right, congratulations, gentlemen. And with that, we can officially open up the competition pool. Again, current time of 49 after the hour. It's 7:49. 10-minute break. So we will be back at it at 9 minutes after the hour for event number 11. Again, current time is 7:49, 8:09 for event number 11. To give it that start time of 59 for our 200 freestyle relays. Couple minutes left here in the break. So athletes, if you're currently in the water, start thinking about wrapping things up and getting out. Again, 59 for the 200 freestyle relays. Again, we're going even numbered lanes. Lanes 2, 4, 6, 8 to keep the spacing. And we're going to start off with event number 11. That will be the women's 200-meter freestyle relay with heat number 1. Again, athletes, it's 7:56, so go ahead and finish up the length that you're on and then exit the competition pool, please. All right, again, if you're in the water right now, we need you to find you a wall to exit out of the pool. Yeah, because our next event's going to be event number 11, 200-meter freestyle relay, total of 4 heats for the ladies. And we'll be using lanes 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now, event number 11, this is the women's 200-meter freestyle relay, heat 1 of 4. First of 4 heats in the water, and it's the Aqua Kids in lane 4, lane number 6, Trident Aquatics Club. Fire into the pool in that final exchange taking place. Middle of the pool, the Aqua Kids in lane number 4. And the Aqua Kids out of lane number 4 grabbing this one with a 150.83. Heat number 2. All right, heat number 2, we've added a team. We've got lane number 2 occupied now with Ad Astra Area Aquatics. Lane number 4, it's Parkway Swim Club and American Energy in lane number 6. All right, halfway exchange here in heat number 2. Middle of the pool there for Parkway Swim Club. All right, heat number 2 closing down, doing so over in lane number 6 for American Energy. American Energy touching in 151.65. Heat 3. All right, so as full of a house as they're going to let us have here on the relays. All 4 lanes occupied. Lane number 2 is CSP Tide Riders. In lane 4, Springfield Aquatics. Lane 5, Seahawks Swim Club. And in lane number 8, the Kansas City Blazers. All right, quick note for our coaches and our athletes. In order to keep within the number that we're restricted to on deck, the awards for our relays tonight will take place after our prelim session tomorrow. So the awards for the ladies will take place after the women's prelim. The awards for the men will take place after the men's prelim. Coming up on that halfway exchange, middle of the pool there for Springfield Aquatics in lane number 4. Yeah, heat number 3 going to wrap up right in the middle of the pool there for Springfield Aquatics as they touch in with a 147.18. heat number 4. Final heat in the water for our women's 200-meter freestyle relay. Greater Omaha Aquatics in 2, lane number 4, Empire Kansas City Swim Club. Lane number 6, Arkansas Dolphins, and Flyers Aquatics in lane number 8. Empire with that first exchange here in the middle of the pool at the halfway point. So it's Empire, and then Arkansas Dolphins, and then Greater Omaha. Gentlemen, you're going to be up next with our final relay of the evening, the 200-meter freestyle relay, event number 12. And a good little comeback swim there for Greater Omaha Aquatics out of lane number 2. JoJo Ranby anchoring that leg for Greater Omaha, and they grab this final heat with a 148.28. Our final event of the evening, event number 12. This is the men's 200-meter freestyle relay, heat 1 of 4. First of 4 heats in, Aquatic Club of Elkhorn in 4, lane number 6, Splash Club Incorporated. Halfway there for Aquatic Club of Elkhorn with the lead. 49.73 at that halfway point. And Aquatic Club of Elkhorn is going to grab a heat number 1. They will touch in with a 140.06. Heat number 2. Heat number 2, Heartland Aquatics in lane 2. Lane number 4 at Springfield Aquatics, and in lane 6, Greater Omaha Aquatics. Halfway over lane number 6, Greater Omaha Aquatics with the lead, but not by a whole lot. It's a little bit more than 3/10 of a second. Heat number 2, the comeback win here for Springfield Aquatics in the middle of the pool there. Lane number 4, 139.93. Heat number 3. Heat number 3, Tsunami Swim Team in lane number 2. Lane 4, Arkansas Dolphins in lane 6, CSP Tide Riders. And rounding out the field here in lane number 8, Seahawks Swim Club. CSP Tide Riders with the lead there in lane number 6 at the exchange, but that is changing as they head down toward the far wall. Arkansas Dolphins looking to gather up that lead for the last 50, and they will have it. So you got Arkansas Dolphins, and then it is the CSP Tide Riders and Tsunami. And heat number 3 going to come down to the touch here, and the touch and the win, 138.08 for Arkansas Dolphins out of lane number 4. Heat number 4. All right, a final heat of the evening in the water. This is Heat 4, the men's 200-meter freestyle relay. Kansas City Blazers in 2. Lane number 4, Empire Kansas City Swim Club. In lane 6, American Energy. And in lane 8, Parkway Swim Club. American Energy over lane number 6 with the lead as they touch and make that turn the halfway of 47.31 on the exchange. And wrapping it up, over in lane number 6, American Energy Swim Club. They touch in with a 1:34.44. And with that touch, that wraps up our first evening of finals, the 2021 Region 8 Spring Sectionals. Thanks for coming out today. Do appreciate it. Tomorrow morning, ladies, your warm-ups at 7 o'clock. Gentlemen, warm-ups are at 10:30. Relay awards. Ladies, your relay awards will follow the prelim for the ladies. Gentlemen, relay awards will follow the men's prelim. Again, thanks for coming out. Please drive safely. And again, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Prelims. Warm-ups for the ladies at 7. Competition at 8. Men's prelim warm-ups at 10:30. Their competition beginning at 11:30.